Alright, so I'm taking a before video of a project that got delegated to me here. This is it's called a Sperry Rand, but it's a New Holland 327 manure spreader. This is a project that was delegated to me by a neighbor. It's basically a rebuild on this spreader. This manure spreader suffered a calamitous failure in use maybe 10 years ago. The story I was told was they were spreading manure and she jammed up. Well, the reason it jammed up, this is this right here is a bent apron bar. As you can see, these are standard apron bars. They're 1.5 inches wide by 1 inch thick. This is 1 inch thick by 2 inches wide. It's almost too wide. So what happened? Number one, this thing had a plywood floor in it, which must have been something they did back in the day as a bit of a pilot project. Plywood in the floor. Anyways, that was a dumb idea. But anyways, the cross member here, this jobby here, going across, as you can see, there's no frame left over there. That's the side rail. That was, it's all kind of a welded and riveted in assembly here. So, go over here on the other side. You can see that cross member was supposed to continue over here and be joined into this vertical pillar here. And this side rail here extended back right through to back to here. So essentially it just rusted out. So my neighbor asked me if I could possibly go over this thing, tell him what it needs. He's going to provide the materials. I'm going to provide the labor. So it's one of these. Listen to this. I don't know when the last time that bearing was greased. And the other side's the same, but those bearings are dry. So they got to be taken apart, cleaned out, repacked. So basically, as you can see, the side sheet metal is gone pretty bad all the way along, and it's about the same on both sides. So it's basically a disassembly, splice in, bone graft, you name it, and then a reassembly. I've done a few of these spreaders, not New Hollands, but the spreaders are all basically the same. So we'll have to try to reinforce this axle. It's pretty tender. We'll try to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear here, and then we're going to put a new oak floor in it. He was thinking it would be about a 3-day project, and I looked at this and I said, not likely. Getting all these old rusty bolts and bits and pieces apart, cleaning everything up, putting new steel in, and then putting everything back together, and then putting in, we got to get the chain out here. Half of these slats are bent, and they got to be straightened and riveted on. So the chain's got to be removed, and everything's got to be laid out, and straightened, and lined back up, and everything put together. It's going to be a couple of weeks here, I think, getting this thing redone, but it's all doable. Anything's possible. There's a bent beater bar here. As far as he knows, there's nothing the matter with the actual bearings on the back or the gearbox. You know, as far as he knows, it was all working right up till the last split second when the frame broke and jammed up. So basically, it's a complete redo. That's a horrible sound. You never want to hear that on the bearing. There should be no noise. So this is the before of the New Holland 327 spreader. And we'll see what we can make out of it. Over and out.